Hey y'all, welcome back to Blackmar Barbecue. Today, this is the first video in our new series, Bye Weeks. We're gonna take leftover pulled pork, turn it into pulled pork boudin. Let's get to it. Boudin is a Cajun sausage typically made with pork trimmings, rice, and other vegetables. Today, instead of using pork trimmings, we're gonna use leftover pulled pork, and it's gonna be jam up. In order to achieve a beautiful smoked Cajun sausage like this, we're going to start with the Cajun Trinity. You've heard me talk about it a lot in past videos, folks. The Cajun Trinity is onion, celery, green bell pepper. We're going to start off by getting all our vegetables diced up, doing as much as possible to highlight our new Japanese gyuto. This is my Hitohira Futana 240mm gyuto, and it is sexy. The first addition to the Trinity we're going to use is the humble shallot. I'm not sure where this fits into the whole Trinity Pope metaphor, but he's invited to the party, that's for sure. We're also going to go in with some fresh diced jalapenos. If you think jalapenos are too hot for you, well, Cajun food might not be the best cuisine for you, my friend. That's right, folks, we are now going in with an absolutely ignorant amount of garlic. I highly recommend you look at other avenues to chop all this garlic, unless you, like me, have a bone to pick with your cameraman and he says you can't do it. Throw some green onion in the mix because we've only got 2 onion varieties in this recipe so far. Oh, hello, Mr. Shiner. Are you getting all excited because you smell that pulled pork too? Now let's brown some butter, get those veggies sauteed in them. Just dump all that in there. Always gotta have a wooden spoon when you make Cajun food. Ain't that the truth? Little Tony C's. Shit never hurt nobody. Yeah. A color, a character. I don't think we need this anymore. Make a little butter well for the poke. Garlic in, plus the shallots. Once that garlic and shallot is softened up, go ahead and get it mixed up and incorporated with the Trinity. Cook off most of that moisture. The smell should be taking you to another place. Whoops. Go ahead and spill some cooking beer in there. Season thoroughly. Smells pretty damn good. Time to assemble the meat grinder. As quickly as possible. Oh, going with the 8mm die. This course, for those of you wondering at home. Fumble! My speed run is ruined! This is our pulled pork from our last video. I'm gonna go ahead and defrost this. We're gonna get this into the grinder. This is gonna help our texture be uniform. Someone's gotta do it. We're gonna use this little plunger looking thing to really stuff that pulled pork down in there. This is the worst part for me about grinding sausage. Anytime I have to do a double grind or shoved cooked food down there, it's kind of weird and it's messy. But the result is gonna be worth it. Now we're gonna dump in all that goodness we got ready. I'm gonna go in with, let's call it there on the rice. We still got more, we can always add more. This is where you can really customize your sausage. If you wanna go rice heavy, go rice heavy. Yeah. Oh, shit. If I'm not making a mess, am I even cooking? Now we just try to make as little of a mess as possible. And try not to sneeze. Oh. That shit is hot. We're using the paddle. Use your implement of choice to get that all mixed up and homogeneous. Best part about this is it's an already cooked sausage, so you can try as you go. That's pretty damn good. But I want a little more heat as my nose is running from all the spice we've had. Inhaled it to the brain.
Will you let me know when you're about to do that so I can get it on camera?
My bad. Hey Dave, bite incoming in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I knew your hungry ass would make it all the way to 5.
This is a sausage stuffer. This is a natural hog casing. This is me pressing out all the air of our sausage mixture. There we go. So the process here is we're gonna load the stuffer, We're gonna take our whole natural hog casing, wash that out. It comes packed in a salt brine, you wanna wash it out, then thread it onto the horn of the stuffer. Ignore all the dirty jokes your cameraman's making, and then when you get to the end, you're just gonna tie it off. So the way this works is you're gonna have one hand on the horn of the sausage stuffer. That's controlling how tight your casing is. The other hand is on the crank. That's controlling how fast the sausage is coming out. We want light but firm pressure on the horn. This is gonna allow us to twist the sausage to make them plump without busting the casing. Here's the fun part. Take your rope of sausage, pinch, pinch, and twist. This is gonna help push out all the air and get you a plump sausage. Move down, then do it the opposite direction. You know, just make them however big you think a weenie should be.
That's probably like, what do you think, like 12 inches right there?
Oh yeah, for sure. Excuse me while I make a barbecue consulting call real quick with my buddy Pat. Popped it in the oven.
So I took it off and put it in the oven.
Yep.
You don't think like that smoke is bad, like too much smoke is bad for the chicken, right? Like that, those pellet smokers?
No, it should be pretty light. And if it is the skin of the chicken like really dark,
No, it looks beautiful.
then it's fine. If it like looked really dark, then it might have a bitter flavor, but it's probably gonna be pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty primo to me.
What are y'all making? Looks like sausage.
Some wieners.
Big wieners. Nice.
We've got a little bit of our sausage mixture left in the stuffer. Let's make some boudin balls. Making boudin balls is pretty easy. You're just gonna take your boudin mixture, press it into a ball, squeeze it real tight, try and get any moisture and air out. Then you're just gonna coat it in panko breadcrumbs and give it a quick fry. Good Lord. Let's make a quick Creole mustard to go with our boudin. Oh yeah. Whoops. And the pickles we made when we made the pulled pork. While our boudin balls are cooling off, let's go ahead and get the PK fired up. Whoops. Unfortunately, it became too dark for the camera to pick up me actually grilling the sausage off, but it's grilling a sausage. It's not rocket science. This is just a little bi-week snack. What I'm telling you to do as I say, not as I do. Once you make the balls, freeze them for like an hour so they'll hold their shape, egg wash them, bread them. I didn't have time to do all that because big boy gotta eat. I promise you they'll still taste good. They just may not look as technically sound. No excuses. Now for contrast, we're gonna go with a little dill pickle, a little smear of our Creole butter. I tell you what, man, the dill pickle cut through that richness, this is some jam up stuff. Get a little hint of that smoke that's coming from that pulled pork that we're reusing. God, it's damn good. Put this shit on a cracker, man. That's finger looking good right there. How many Louisiana people can I piss off in this video? Now it's showtime. Pulled pork boudin, fresh off the grill. Burning my fingies. Got our leftover pulled pork boudin, stuffed, fresh off the grill. I would be careful grilling these over direct heat. If you do, it gets a little hot and you can blow out a little bit. Smoking these, primo. That's how I recommend it. I'm hungry, it's dinner time, so we went a little hotter than I would like. All right, I'm gonna go for a little Creole mustard and a little pickle. I guarantee you I'm about to burn myself, but I want it. That takes me right back to living in Louisiana, man. That is so good. It's so simple. It's a great way to stretch your leftovers. The Trinity really comes through in that, I tell you what. And their good friend, the garlic, came to play. Man, that is so damn good. Hot damn. Homemade pickles, also from our pulled pork video. Man, this is double smoked if you think about it. Leftover smoked pulled pork. We just gave it a light smoke on the PK. That's winning. Hey, use your leftover barbecue. Make creative stuff like this. I tell you what, you won't be disappointed. That's it for our first bi-week video. Do something cool with your leftovers. Tag me in them, like, subscribe, comment. Get at me on social media. Tell me where I messed up. We'll see you next time.
I can see why someone would do it.
Right. Goodness.
Will you get that? Jesus.
God. All right, hold
Follow
up.
threads.